Alright. Let's do this. This time we'll choose to join him.
Hey, Stock. You have your answer yet? Do you want to join my team?
And Ross. Yes.
Rosh, I'm thinking of joining your brigade.
That's good to hear. To tell you the truth, I wasn't confident I could handle training all the rookies myself. I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm going to inform Lieutenant General Raoul of your decision. He should get all the paperwork set in motion.
Dear children of Alistair, I have come bearing the word of the prophet Noah.
Savior Noah delivered Israel from Gargoyle's oppression at the young age of 16. He was revealed as a saint, but 70 years later... Well, yeah, because he's 70 years old. It's like 86.
Blessed are you, beloved children of the prophet Noah. Hush now. Untainted believers in the light. I will now reveal to you all the message entrusted to me by the prophet Noah.
Oh!
The prophet Noah has spoken. Now is the hour when the melted snow shall water the sandy soil.
Huh?
The land of Alistair is embraced by snow-capped mountains where the high gods dwell. If there are any who yearn for peace, the snows shall melt, and the deserts will have succor. In truth, the melted snow refers to you, the people.
Oh!
Blessed children of the frigid lands of Alistair, you will descend upon the tainted land of Gran Org and purify it. That is the prophet's most devout wish. This too, as the prophet Noah foreseen. The source of the taint is the olden kingdom of Gran Org. Festering at the heart of this source is the evil enthroned there.
Ah! That's right!
The prophet believes in you. He has seen the children of the pure melted snow, ridding the land of these impurities. He knows that the power of each of Alistair's children will add to this crusade's success.
That's right!
Ah!
Oh!
Go forth, my children. The waters of the pure melted snow shall rid the world of this evil.
That's right!
Ah!
Do not forget, the melted snow shall also nourish this parched world.
Oh!
In the Prophet Noah's holy name, our salvation begins now!
Hooray!
Yeah!
Ah!
Melted snow, huh? No matter how often I see your theatrics, General Hugo, they never cease to amaze. We'll be seeing a bump in the ranks of the enlisted men soon, I expect.
What was?
He's certainly comfortable in the role of the Prophet's mouthpiece. But if he doesn't keep his wits about him, someday he'll find that...
Lieutenant General Raoul, sir. May I come in?
Of course. The door's unlocked.
Excuse me, sir. I know you must be busy.
Think nothing of it. So, what brings you here?
It's the matter of the adjutant for my brigade. I think I may have mentioned it.
Oh, Stock. Yes, I remember. Did he see things your way?
Yes, sir. He said he wants to, he plans to accept the proposal to join my brigade.
Rosh, it's just me. You can relax a little. You don't have to act differently around me. It makes things easier between us. And besides, I know it's not your style. Then again, if you continue to rise through the ranks, you'll need to act more like a leader.
I see. Anyway, that's the long and the short of it. Stock will be my adjutant.
All right, the documents are already prepared, so I'll get them to personnel right away.
Do you think Heiss is going to be okay with this? Technically, you'll be taking stock from under his nose.
You have a point there. But the lack of skilled officers in our army is a real problem. And Heiss's Special Intelligence Group has no official sanction, let alone veto power.
Do I remember right that he created it without permission when he first came here?
You do indeed. Plus, Stock was a military man for a year before Heiss formed Special Intelligence. With the SI still an unofficial outfit, on paper, Stock is still a soldier. When you think about it that way, it's only natural for him to be recalled. There's no reason to let Heiss hog the top talent for his unofficial pet projects. Though I suppose it's his pet project that saved Alistel more than once.
I see what you're saying. But, official documentation aside, do you think Heiss will take this lying down?
Don't worry, he's no fool. Present him with an unshakable argument, and he won't press the point. Instead, he'll find a less direct means of getting even. But you knew that going in, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought as much. There's no way he'd let go that easily.
That sort of thing is part and parcel of any big organization. It's the nature of society. Just tread lightly.
Yes, sir.
Well then, shall we talk of something else? You know, headquarters has given the order for your brigade to go into action.
Do they understand that my brigade is made of fresh meat? They're all civilians. None of them had ever touched a weapon until just recently.
They I understand, yes.
All right. Stock will be with us. I'm sure we'll make it through.
A fine attitude. You seem to have a lot of faith in Stock.
He has some personality quirks, but to my knowledge, his skills are unparalleled.
Maybe so. I look forward to seeing what he can do. Rosh, looks like we'll be playing the part of the melted snow.
Sorry?
You didn't hear General Hugo's speech?
Oh, you mean when he delivered the Prophet Noah's proclamation? The cheers were deafening.
It was indeed a stirring speech. We'll be drowning in enlisted men once more. It'll be as if the snow from the mountaintop suddenly melted.
I'll do my best to bring them back alive. That's my job.
Well said. Now then, let's go over the details of your mission.
What do you think's up with this transfer to a new brigade? It's a far cry from the SI. And we'll be working under Stock.
It seems the people officially in charge did some reshuffling of personnel. It came down from the army, so I'd guess General Hugo or Lieutenant General Raoul was involved.
Probably right. Heiss would have said something. Seems like a crazy way to do things, doesn't it?
Who can say? They decide, we obey. I feel sorry for Heiss, but we should do our best in our new brigade.
Yeah. Whatever department we're in, we're still working to protect Alistel.
Oh, that reminds me. Our new captain, Rosh, was it? He's a friend of yours, isn't he, Stock?
Yes. This was some time ago, but back when I was in the army, we fought side by side.
An old friend of yours, eh? I wonder what he's like.
Oh, Captain!
Huh? Hey, you're the guy Stock was talking to the other day. Oh, you're the new captain, huh?
The nerve of you, speaking to your captain like that.
It's okay. I'm not really one for formalities anyway.
But Captain, you have to set a good example for the brigade.
Come on, let's discuss the mission. I may as well say, we've already got marching orders. Our destination is the Alma Mine in the Western Mountains.
Ah.
A mine?
Located west of Lasville Hills. It's a strategic location that passes through the mountain into Grand Org territory. And it seems it's been invaded. Our mission is to drive Grand Org out of the mine.
Granorg's side should have been sealed.
It used to be. But apparently they blew open the seal and forced their way in.
That's rather reckless, setting off explosives at an old mine. Why would they do such a thing?
Because of the Sand Fortress. You've heard that Alistel took it back recently? If Granorg wants to attack us, they have to capture the Sand Fortress first. But that's easier said than done. It's well fortified. It takes a lot of planning and effort. So they're eyeing the Alma Mine as an alternate route, one that gets around the Sand Fortress.
I see. By the way, who's that with you?
Oh, right. You already heard that my brigade is composed of new cadets. He's sort of the leader of the fresh faces.
My name's Keel, sir. I've heard a lot about you from Captain Rush.
He's always wanted to be in the army. He visited all the time just to watch us train. eventually got to know him, so I told him about you.
I'm great at fencing. Well, sword dancing, technically. But the captain told me he knew someone who was much better with a sword.
Me, I assume.
Yes, sir. I'll train hard to someday be as good as you, Sergeant.
Well, Stock, how's it feel to be someone's role model? You're not as shady a guy as you think.
If you say so, sure. Good to meet you, Keel.
The honor's all mine.
If the chance comes up, I'd like to see these sword skills of yours. Particularly the sword dancing you mentioned.
Of course, sir. I'd be honored to, Sergeant.
Also, the sergeant is a bit much. Just call me Stock.
But that wouldn't be proper. Now, I have to call you Sergeant, Sergeant.
Looks like the introductions went great. See? I was right to make you my adjutant. Thing is, I'm sorry to put this on you, but I need you to be the vanguard of this brigade. None of these new soldiers have any combat experience. I need trained men in the vanguard.
So that's why Mark and I were reassigned here.
I see your point. It's the best way to keep casualties to a minimum.
I'll join in as well anytime you need my help. Just say the word. The squad led by Keel will be directly behind us providing support. Not just for that, though. I also want to give them a chance to see you guys in action.
I'll try real hard not to be a burden.
All right, let's get going.
All right. Everyone's joining the party. More members. Only 3 members, baby tits. All right. Portion of earned experience. Consider each member's strength and Fine, huh? Okay. Oh, 6. What's that?
Sir.
I have a couple anti-sleeps.
Yes.
Want to buy something? Want to buy something?
Okay. Goodness. Okay, for a mana crystal. in case someone else. Oh, anti-sleep.
Here I come.
Oh, jeez. Bye. Bye. What the? Didn't expect that.
We won.
Hey, there it is. The
We're
growth
safe
bumps.
now.
Found them. There they are. And that's what makes this thing overpowered. Growth Ring will make this broken after a while. Even undeadly, hopefully.
Excuse me.
Ow.
It's looking bad.
Power wave.
Too slow.
Make way.
Get him! Oh my goodness. Ow!
Take this. Here you go.
We did it, Stock!
Oh my goodness. Barely did it. Let's go back. Oh my goodness.
Let's finish this quick.
That ought to do it.
We're safe for now.
Are we? Notice we're struggling.
Welcome! Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I want to know how much armor and stuff is. Can I get that? Look at that, I can. Herbal tea. $900.
Don't let up.
Exactly.
Take this.
Yes.
This is looking bad.
Or annoying. Keep healing yourself.
did it. Is everyone all right?
Hold on to that.
Yes. How about this?
Here goes!
Too slow.
Hey! There.
Here
Come
goes!
here.
Take this. We did it.
That works.
Yes.
Oh, this sounds like a bad idea. They run in all that.
Let's do this.
Wow.
Hip hip hooray!
That should do it, right? Oh. Oh boy. Do not want to be left with that thing on a battlefield.
Here goes! This is looking bad!
Oh, whoa, whoa! Where's your problem, game? Knock it off. Thing is, even if someone dies, yeah, you go. You get in there.
Here goes!
Oh.
We did it, Stock!
Killed her.
Is everyone all right?
Killed her. Oh, okay. Now everybody is completely healed. What the? This was a barricade. Oh, interesting. My goodness. Save point. It's a save point. Oh, here's the barricade. Oh, there you look at that.
Come
Who are
on,
you?
see if you like something.
You got any anti-sleep? No, you do not.
We got the upper hand.
How's that?
Here goes.
I didn't expect that. Ow.
Make way!
What'd you think about that?
It keeps giving me these books. Good. This is kind of why I put it on deadly mode. 'Cause oh God, no! Oh my! What is happening? Oh! Oh no 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 no! Oh shit! Finding mana or vein. Oh, it's mine.
Hello. That's us, all right. But who are you? Yes.
And at the Elmo Mines.
All right, that should be helpful. How's it looking?
Let's see.
Selvon. He's the brain supporting Diaz from the shadows, isn't he? This is more complicated than I thought. We absolutely can't fail this mission, or we'll be in deep trouble.
Indeed.
What do you mean?
Let's see.
It was clear, would it? Well, that would be a bad idea.
Yes. Well then.
This is bad. We need to make a move before the enemy gets their footing. But we can't even get inside.
Seriously. Not only that, but Selvon's troops are on the move. We should go see what shape the entrance is in.
It's just a rock.
Damn. It's sealed shut.
It's just a rock.
Excuse me.
A massive rock.
I heard the gist of it from the agent. But more importantly, has a scout been sent out yet? That's not good. Even if we sent someone out now, and he did manage to acquire explosives, it'd be dusk. But without those explosives, we're pretty much sitting ducks.
Captain Rush, don't we have the thaw machines with us? I could move the rock single-handedly with those things.
Do you really think they'd keep such expensive weaponry in a hole like this?
Of course not. I, just wanted to ride a thaw machine, just once in my life.
Well, if you're interested, they're produced in Alistel's lab by an engineer named Fennel. Regardless, we have to focus on our current problem. Even my gauntlet is useless here.
If we can't go any further, why don't we just ambush them here? If their goal is to get inside Alistel territory, they'll have to come through here anyway.
Generally speaking, an ambush would give us the upper hand. Stock, what do you think?
Hey, here's another choice we have to make. We have to be careful though. Because as we've seen earlier, I went to go for I chose to go after to deal with the spy, whatever that guy, Vlad, and I got wrecked. So if we get in a position where we pick something and we're stuck because we're not strong enough, and we'll either have to grind forever or go go a different route. Head scouts up.
No. An ambush would be too time-consuming. Perhaps we should...
Welcome to the...
Well, Stock, it looks like you're between a rock and a hard place.
you two. That means...
We have something to tell you.
We feel the presence of the Chronicle, one who wields the same power as you.
What do you mean? Are you telling me there's another Chronicle?
That's right, there is. It's called the Black Chronicle.
Then someone else out there is wielding it just like I do.
Indeed, and its owner is throwing this history into disarray.
What? How is that possible?
The Black Chronicle grants the same special power. And it's being used to cause harm to you.
But why? What's the angle?
We don't really know.
You mean to tell me that even the residents of Historia are blind to something?
It's not as though we're omniscient. We can't see into the hearts of the wielders of the Chronicles.
I see. Well, let's take a step back here. Our mission is at a standstill because the explosives were never delivered. And you're telling me that this is all the doing of whoever wields the Black Chronicle?
Correct. The merchant was killed by the owner of the other Chronicle. And in doing so, history has been misaligned.
What can I do then? Should I go back in time?
Well, yes and no.
To be precise, you would need to go back in time to the other history. Because sometimes, even going back in time isn't enough to solve the problem.
So you want us to jump to another reality?
And when that's the case,
Alternate
you can
timeline.
resort to going back to the other history's timeline.
Just call it alternate timeline.
The two histories are bound to the same world. The hearts and minds of its people are shared. Thus, the actions we take in one time reverberate in the other. Take the merchant, for example. He was killed in the other history, and now his death is affecting this one.
So what you're saying is, if I save him in the other history, he'll be alive in this one. And that would mean the explosives will get delivered. Am I on the right track here?
Correct. You've just spoken to the field agent. After that, he went somewhere else. This action must be affecting the other history.
You should search for incidents in the other history that may be linked to this situation. Especially if you were scheduled to meet him. You have to pay close attention to detail.
All right. I'll give it a shot.
You're sure to find yourself in similar situations from here on out. The past and the present, two timelines. You will pass between them as necessary, in order to guide history in the right direction.
feeling that will keep me busy.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll manage.
Well, until we meet again.
Sergeant Stock? Sir?
Hey, what are you mumbling about?
It's nothing. Don't mind me.
Well, if you were figuring out a way to get a hold of those explosives, keep going. Just try not to scare my men when you do it. So, got any ideas?
No, not yet.
So, now we're at a crossroads, pretty much.
Want to buy something?
Equipment? Man. Oh, hello. That's a nice weapon. But I don't have enough for it. That's understandable. Alright, before we do anything else, we're gonna...
I'd better not leave right now.
What? Give me a moment to figure out something, guys. So we're using the paradox. The white chronicle. Alright, let's try this. Let's do the ambush. Here, let's go backwards. We do the ambush. First, I want to get everyone to level 10, to be honest.
Yes. Thank you very.
So we got. I want to stay on top of everyone's levels because it's so crazy. Because we're on deadly mode, folks. Deadly mode.
Don't let up.
Ah.
Let me have a go.
Get it! Get in there! Nice.
I was pretty useful, right?
Yeah.
Is everyone all right?
Everyone's on 8. Dun 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 dun. I don't know if I want to fight you. Shut. I don't like you.
Let's do this.
Ow. Ow. Hit like that and it's over.
I was pretty useful, right?
Yep. Come on! Nice.
We did it, Stock!
Okay,
Oh, we only
let's
got
push onward.
one more box.
This is looking better.
Ow! Change. Go! Nice.
We did it.
Are you hurt? I can heal you.
I learned fire. Light it up and let's go. Come on.
I'll do my best.
Take this!
Don't trust that bee. Oh. You doing? Oh, okay. Oh, get wrecked. Ow.
That about does it.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Good. I should be on 10 now. Oh, level 10. I'll hold on to that one. Go heal. We'll heal, save, and then,
Yes. Thank you very